themselves homeless for a variety of reasons.
What brought me here was at the time, I needed a place to be, a place to go. At the place I was living, they were having health problems, and so there wasn't enough room for my daughter and I wasn't sure where I was going to go, and so I had contacted Missoula 316. The outlook in my life now, I have a lot more options and a lot more things going for us, and I feel that I'm going to be able to get into a good place, and with Missoula 316 I know that I'm going to succeed. I would like to thank everybody in the ministry and the Missoula 316 for helping me with a place to stay, a place to live, and actually Isabella and I both would like to thank them, and the strength and the courage to go on, knowing that they are here for us, and God is here for us to help us each and every day.
The Lord has burdened our hearts to build a proper facility to house and minister to this very vulnerable group of people. We would like to model this new ministry after one that already exists in Spokane, Washington, the Anna Ogden Hall. Here is a glimpse of their mission and the lives that they touch.
I started getting kicked out of the house 2 days before Christmas when I was 12. You know, you'd think that it would be freedom, and now I could do what I want to do, and it was so lonely, so very lonely, so hard.
When a woman has had her sense of personhood robbed from her, especially as a child, whether it is verbally, emotionally, sexually, physically, and likely a combination of all of those, it seems to strip any hope that she will ever amount to anything.
Well, when I first came here, I came right out of prison, so I had a box of belongings, which included a pair of shorts, a pair of workout pants, and 2 t-shirts. I walked in and I saw the way the house was and whatnot, and you want to be there. And it's comfortable and it's clean and it's just welcoming, and I can't think of anywhere else that you'd want to be to just try to change your life.
They are learning life completely from the start over. Family, social skills, recreation, new healthy fun.
I think the wonderful thing about being a volunteer is that Ogden provides such wonderful resources for the women.
I see them just being encouraged to face their struggles rather than run away from them. It's so easy to be in denial and to run away.
I think of it as providing resources that a lot of these women have lacked, and an accountability to grow in a safe environment.
We become a family here. We become the body of Christ one to another. We become a community, and we experience life together.
It's a process, and it's a process that takes a long time, and yet the format here, they can come in and take the time that it takes to make changes.
We get to get honest and not hide anything. You go through the bad here, you dig up that dirt. You go through the ugly stuff, and they're there to say we love you.
We all come together and we're all learning life. And I speak into their lives and they speak into mine. And it's a journey and it gets messy, but we stick with it and we're committed one to another.
Ogden Hall is a gift to this community and fills a role that is so desperately needed. I've seen such transformation that in some cases you wouldn't even recognize the woman 6 months later. Even her face is so transformed by what's happening on the inside that it's a delight to see it.
I would be hopeless. I would be surviving, if that. Maybe back in prison, maybe high, maybe worse. I'm a whole new person, and I'm just finding out who she is. But I'm nothing like what I used to be.
It's difficult, but it's grand to watch these women walk out the door and move towards all they've learned and all they believe now that can be.
There's no way I would even have the mindset and the heart and the aspirations I think that I have now that are very much possible. Before they were impossible, now they're possible. And I know Christ. And I don't think I ever would have known Christ like I know him now without the things that have been given to me here.
One of the things that we have been praying fervently for is the funding for a School of Christ for women. And that is a big part of the vision of the School of Christ, is that we will duplicate this program for women and some other locations for men. That's the bigger vision, and that's where we're hoping that the Lord leads us, to that place where we can serve men and women.
I have exciting news that's the first step to this new ministry. I'm standing in front of God's latest blessing, the location of our new thrift store business, generously gifted to Missoula 316 by St. Patrick Hospital. This business is an important step to bringing our homeless friends back into the mainstream of society. With your help, we can continue to offer a door of hope to the lost and hurting men, women, and children of Missoula.
I want to thank all of you who have supported this ministry.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Just want to thank all the supporters of this ministry.